Monday, December 28th, and the year is 2020. And this is a YouTube live event. Now, whether you're here for the live stream or you've come back to watch the replay, thank you for joining me. I'm so glad that you're here. It's a big night here in the studio because we have some amazing, exciting product previews to share with you. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of glad you can't see my counter here because it is strewn with brand new products to share with you. The brand new mini catalog that debuts on January 5th is loaded with 91 pages of beautiful product and amazing samples. And tonight I'm going to give you a close-up on those designer series papers and accessories. Because if you're a paper crafter like me, you'd like to get a really good close-up look. Stampin' Up! Does a wonderful job with the photographs, but sometimes the designer series papers look so much better when they're bigger. And that's what I'm here to do for you tonight. Now, because I know you're going to fall in love with them, I have provided a link down underneath the title of this video in the video description where you can download a free wish list. I have a feeling it's going to be quite filled out more than once. I've printed 4 of these, to be quite honest with you. Go ahead and print that off if you have just a minute now. Jot down your favorites while I'm showing them to you. That will make January 5th's debut a lot quicker and a lot easier for you. Now, a couple things too before we get started. It is also on January 5th, Stampin' Up's largest sale of the year. They're actually having it twice a year now, starting in 2021. Yay! It's called a celebration. And for every $50 increment in product that you spend, you're going to be able to choose exclusive product from this publication for absolutely free. Now, because of promotion restrictions, I cannot open the pages to either of these publications. So I have the products here to share with you. And I'm not sharing all of them. I'm sharing my absolute favorites, and you'll see why. Before we get started, I also want you to know, if you are here for the live stream and you are signed in to your YouTube account, which is your Gmail address, that's a requirement of YouTube in order to chat. You're in for a big surprise tonight because I'm giving away 10 giveaways to those of you in the live stream. Now, only US residents are eligible. I'm sorry, I love all of you that are out of the country, but because of tax and tariff and mailing and shipping delays right now, we decided to keep this giveaway strictly to US residents. You're going to be able to get a keyword during tonight's live. And when I give it to you, you're going to leave it in the comments, and that's going to automatically register you for the giveaway. Now, the giveaway is going to be given about an hour after tonight's live is over. That'll give us a little bit of time to come back and then publish everything. You're going to find the names of those winners and check, because you could be one of them, on my community tab right here on YouTube. So if you look across the top, you'll see several words, and you'll see the word community. If you click on that, you'll be able to open it up, and there'll be a graphic there a little bit later, and you'll be able to read the text and the winners. You'll need to notify me with your name and your mailing address and all that good stuff. We'll give you all the details. Now, before we get started, I want to provide a special welcome to my sales and marketing manager here at Lisa's Stamp Studio. She is also my executive assistant. And if you're one of my customers, you already know her. Her name is Gina Hawley, and she is actually my daughter. And most of my customers interact with her on a regular basis. Megan is on vacation this week. We are missing her, but Gina has gratefully stepped in to help with the moderating during tonight's live. Because I'm going to be really busy showing you all the cool stuff, Gina's here to help answer your questions and provide some links if you need those. So welcome to Gina, and welcome to all of you. I think we're ready. What do you say? I get that camera turned down and get you all zoomed in. Okay, here we go. Welcome, everyone. It's so nice to introduce you to my daughter. Such a treat for me. She is well-versed in Stampin' Up, so you just ask away. Here's a quick close-up at those publications. Now, if you are already a preferred customer of mine and you have ordered before November 28th, these are on the way to you. And you're probably wondering, how come I don't have my catalogs? Maybe I'm not even your demonstrator and you still don't have them. Excuse me, the weather here in Florida has been changing, so my voice is a little raspy. It's because of COVID and holiday shipping. Oh my goodness gracious, they are so backlogged, but we promise you they are on the way to you. If you don't have a demonstrator and you are interested in receiving these publications, head over to lisasstampstudio.com and click on catalogs where you can request your copy there. All right, I'm going to set those off to the side. Like I said, we can't open them, so that's not going to help us too much. get your wish list ready, get your pencil ready. I think you're going to need it tonight. And then I want to talk to you really quickly about the Creativate Winter Retreat. It is coming up on January 16th. And if you are looking for something fun to do, this is a stay-at-home virtual live event. You're going to get all the details along with registration at lssretreat.com. This stands for Lisa's Stamp Studio. Everything is there for you. Super easy to sign up and join us. I'm going to give you more details about this retreat towards the end of tonight's live. So make sure you hang with me. You're not going to want to miss that. So many people have registered already because they've been with us before and they know what a treat it is. All right, let's get started. Let me bring in one of the very first products I want to share with you. This is called Forever Always, and it has coordinating always dies. Now, I didn't go through and die cut all of these because I think this is a good representation of what you're going to get. But I'm going to focus on this. This is the absolutely beautiful True Love Designer Series paper. Now, I wrote these down so that you can write them down on your wish list. And of course, you can always come back to tonight's replay and then watch these and write them down again. But oftentimes we see these in the catalog and we do not get the absolute full look at how absolutely stunning these papers are. I love black and white papers because they are so versatile. Now, if you're not big into florals, don't worry, because Stampin' Up! Is an award-winning designer series paper type of company, and this is why. They are double-sided, friends. So you're going to have lots of options to use throughout the year. You can use these that are not gender specific, which makes them incredibly versatile. I even love that you can add some color to these with your alcohol-based Stampin' Blends markers, sponge daubers, blending brushes, you name it. This is called the True Love Designer Series paper. Now, part of that suite also has a specialty paper, and I'm reaching for it because I kept it in a little container because it's called the Love You Always foil sheets. Now, I'm just going to prepare you. There's going to be a big glare because it's foil, and they come in 3 colors. Aren't these stunning? Just so stunning. Look at this. So you've got like a rose and what I'm calling Sahara sand, or like a sandy kind of, I don't know, it's not copper. It's, I don't know, more of a brush champagne color. Look at that light pink. Are these not just stunning? I know the glare is unbelievable, but how can you not like foil, right? All right, I'm going to stick those underneath because I know that those are going to be kind of bright. But along inside this series of products, they also have some embellishments I want to share with you. These are called the Heart Charms. And I have fallen in love with these for numerous reasons. Let me show you. First of all, look how thin they are. So you don't have to worry about any extra postage or bulk in your envelope. And see how small they are. So that's just going to give you an idea here right next to my finger. Great packaging, which means they're going to fit really nice in your stamp area. But if that's not enough, here's my next second favorite. These are the matte black enamel dots. And you're going to see here, let me just kind of open up my package, that they come in a multitude of sizes. So you've got small and large. I love that they're not shiny. It's something different, which I think is going to go beautifully with this paper to really bring out those black tones. I don't know about you, but black and any color together is very striking. Now make sure you hang with me because I do have a completed card to share with you tonight using some of the designer series papers that I'm going to share with you. Now let me push this pile off to the side and let's move over to the next pile. This is called the Dandy Garden Designer Series paper. And this Dandy Garden is 6x6 pieces of paper. Now, it's a nice, healthy package of paper, but I want to show you these patterns. Dragonflies. And are you ready? There's a coordinating punch that fits some of the designer series paper images, but don't worry because there's also a stamp set and there's also a die set. So there's a whole suite of products here depending on which way you want to go. Very rich tones. Isn't this pretty with the bees? Just something different. I really like this. I'm really favoring this blue one as well. But again, we've got that double-sided option here with Stampin' Up, which really makes them award-winning year after year because of their designer series paper. And you can see that these truly can be used all year round. So that is part of the Dandy Garden designer paper. Let me talk to you about the embellishments. In this suite, they have these little tiny ladybug charms. Look at how cute these are. I think you can see how tiny they are. I love them. They do have a little bit of a dome to them, so you're going to want to be careful when you mail your cards. Actually, just add a piece of little bubble wrap, extra mailing, of course. We've got to take care of our postal workers, or, of course, a piece of cardboard over the top. But really, really fun. Great for tags and packaging as well. And if that wasn't enough, they've thrown in this beautiful mossy meadow ribbon. This is a braided trim that goes beautifully with this suite of products. I don't know about you, but seeing this up close and personal always gets me a lot more excited because then I can really get an idea of what it looks like. All right, I'm going to push that off to the side. Okay, and if I got any purple lovers out there, I'm just going to tell you right now to brace yourself because there's a brand new suite called the Hydrangea Haven. So this stamp set actually does quite a bit of double duty. This can fill in over the top, but for those of you that like to color, like myself, you can also color this in. Great, beautiful greetings, and I love that it's photopolymer, so it's easy to position. But there are coordinating dies, and this die set creates extraordinary 3D detail with your paper and your foil. So I know that you're going to love that. Let me show you the Designer Series paper. This is called Hydrangea Hill Designer Series paper. That's what the DSP stands for if you're new to paper crafting. But look at these colors. Oh boy. So there's not just purple and there's not just blue. We've got some beautiful rose and pink tones. Look at this. Isn't this stunning? Look at, if you're a scrapbooker, just add your photos, add some titling, and you are done. Look at this. Isn't this pretty? And then ready for the other side? Look at how gender neutral is this? Love, love, love these papers. I'll tell you what, I've never considered myself a huge purple lover, but I think I'm actually gravitating that way right now. So this is the Hydrangea Hill Designer Series paper. Let me show you the embellishments that go with it. This gorgeous grape sheer ribbon. Oh, this is yummy. I have to tell you, it is beautiful. One thing about the Stampin' Up! Ribbons that I always love is that there's no right or wrong sides. You really don't have to worry about tying it incorrectly or having the wrong side show. Remember, on January 5th, you're going to be able to get all these products in my online store at lisastampstudio.com. The pastel pearls, are you ready? Let me pull them out of the packaging so you can actually see them. They go with this Designer Series paper. Aren't these beautiful? They are all the same size. Oh, yep, I already used one. So I've got projects already in the making for you. You're going to be seeing them very, very shortly. Beautiful tones here. Gorgeous products. Again, this is all part of the Hydrangea Hill Designer Series paper, as well as that suite of products. So let me slide that off to the side. I've got lots more to share with you. I know that I'm moving quickly, and I'm doing that on purpose because I don't want it to bore you because we got a lot to share. This one is the Fine Art Floral. Now, if you like very, abstract floral images, you're going to love this. Let me move this one off to the side for just a minute. Look at these papers. They're very abstract watercolor type papers. Again, look at this for scrapbooking. Wouldn't that be exquisite? Pretty colors, aren't they? And you know what I love? There's color combinations here I probably wouldn't have thought of. So the paper is really challenging us and pulling us all together. Again, let's flip these over and look at. Don't they look textured? Like you could almost touch it and feel the embossing paste on these. Love them because they're very, very neutral again for any occasion. And you can see these darker colors be great for masculine cards as well. Now, this suite of products includes an amazing specialty paper called Golden Garden Acetate. That was a mouthful. Golden Garden Acetate. There's going to be a glare on this as well, but you know, if it's shiny, I love it. So let me pull this out. I actually have a couple pieces here. You're going to get 3 different pieces inside the package, and I'm going to flip this over so that you can see them a little bit better. You can see that I've already cut this one up. If you've visited my channel before, you've probably recently seen this card. But this designer or this acetate can be cut with your trimmer very, very simple. I want to point something out to you though. I've got one started here so I can show you. There is a protective plastic coating here on the back. You're going to want to peel that off before you cut it. The reason it's there is to protect the acetate because look at this side. Gold on one side, silver on the other. Isn't this striking? So this is the one side of that second pattern. So there's 3 patterns in this package. And then here is the last one. Look at that. Those medallions, that's what I'm calling them. Aren't they pretty? And again, you've got that silver side. Love the versatility of that as well. This suite of designer series paper, stamps, and dies also includes this beautiful ribbon. I wish you were here with me. There are gold threads running through this ribbon. Again, double-sided, so you don't have to worry. It is absolutely soft and pliable. You don't have to worry about making a bow. It's going to tie super easy. It's not stiff, but it gets better because if that wasn't enough, here comes the embossing folder that's called Painted Texture. Now, this is a 3D embossing folder, so it's thicker than your typical embossing folder because you are going to fall in love with what it does to the paper, which I've embossed for you so that you can see here. Can you see the dimension in this? Isn't this gorgeous? Beautiful, beautiful. And I can see lots and lots of uses for this. This again is called the Painted Texture 3D embossing folder. We've got that beautiful ribbon that coordinates with that designer series paper. All right, we're going to move on to the next one. I have a feeling this one is going to be really, really popular because of this. It has a coordinating ice cream builder punch. Now, I know you've got some glare because of the shininess here, but this punch actually punches out the ice cream top and the ice cream cone to this stamp set. I love this because this is going to be great for scrapbookers as well for the summer. You can make some wonderful pages. And I have a feeling that a lot of you crafty paper crafters can look at this upside down and think of 1,000 different things with this. Frankly, I see Mickey Mouse ears. Does anybody else see them? I can turn these easily into banners by connecting them together. And I have a feeling that you can probably turn this into a clown face if you get really, really creative. The punch is here, and it's going to be able to punch out those pieces. So the punch here with the stamp set creates the bundle. Now remember that when you purchase as a bundle, you are going to save 10%. And quite frankly, why would you want one without the other, right? This designer series paper is part of that suite of products, and it's called the Ice Cream Corner. You want to talk about fun? This is definitely fun because who doesn't like ice cream? It's great for every age. The one thing I love that Stampin' Up! Did with this designer series paper is although this doesn't have ice cream cones on it, and some of it does, this can be used for all types of cards, and I think it's beautiful. So we've got some popsicles here, and then we've got a little bit more of a splatter. Look at those colors. Aren't those beautiful? And then we've got your traditional little twisty ice cream cone here, more watercolors, and of course, got to have at least 2 or 3 scoops, right? I love ice cream. And then here is your other side. Love, love, love these for birthday cards, celebration cards, fun scrapbook page layouts because the colors and the patterns, again, are very, very versatile. This is one reason why Stampin' Up! Has been a leader in designer series paper year after year. And in this suite of product, they added a beautiful sheer, almost like striped ribbon. I don't know if you can see this or not, but isn't this pretty? This is a dark color. It's Blackberry Bliss, and it brings out the colors that are inside the designer series papers here, as well as the other side. This is called the Ice Cream Corner Designer Series paper. Now I'm moving on to another one, and I will tell you that when my daughter, who is moderating tonight, Gina, you'll see her name in blue, she said, Mom, you have to get that snail bit. And I was like, oh, really? I'm not a snail girl. Because, you know, if you're a Floridian, we're not big fans of snails. But you know what? Those little faces and eyeballs, okay, they stole my heart. And I have to tell you, I have fallen in love with this. This is so fun to use. And here is the brilliant part of this. Not only is this cute, but the dies are going to die cut some of these images without the words, which means the snail by itself is going to be extremely versatile for other things. And right now, with the pandemic, friends, so many people are sending cards of encouragement to friends and family. I think this is a must-have. Now, if you're not convinced yet, just wait. The designer series paper is kind of really what pushed me over the top. And the designer paper is called Snail Mail. Very appropriate, isn't it? But wait until you see these little faces. Oh my goodness, are these not cute? All right, so let me show you some from the back. So we've got some mushrooms because of course, you know, that fits the whole snail theme. Love the colors. Stampin' Up! Does a spectacular job of stretching us in our color combinations when they put their papers together, which I absolutely love. You know, a letter carrier, there's great paper for them. Look at the mushrooms. Isn't this cute? You're going to see me using this quite a bit in upcoming videos as alternate projects. Really, really fun. And then here is your other side. Look at these little lines. It almost reminds me of school-age lined paper. Does anyone else remember that besides me? They probably don't do that anymore in school. I'm dating myself. But the hearts, great for Valentine's Day. Look at those, like little postage frames. And you know, we've got a postage stamp or postage punch that'll go great with. Love the little squiggly trails. Isn't that fun? And of course, this. There is a die. That die cuts that speech bubble. Isn't that fun? Love it, love it, love it. Okay, well, if that's not good enough, there's some accessories. There is a combo of baker's twine. This is the Blushing Bride, which matches this, and white. Yay! Anybody else excited that we got white baker's twine again? This is such a staple in my studio. I am thrilled to see that back. That coordinates, but I have to tell you, this is probably my favorite accessory in the mini catalog next to those black dots. Are these resin hearts, and they come white and red because, quite frankly, when isn't a heart appropriate, right? It's great for miss you, thank you, congratulations, wedding, baby, anniversary, birthday. I mean, you name it, a heart is always doable. And I love that these already have glue dots on them. They're going to make them super easy to use. So again, this is the Snail Mail Designer Series paper. I'm sliding that off to the side, and I'm moving over to this masculine suite that's called Handsomely Suited. Now, my husband hasn't worn a tie in decades. He's retired U.S. Air Force, wore a uniform, did wear a tie, of course, when he was in his dress blues. But I will tell you what, something about this just really got me. It's nostalgic because of the dies. Do you see this die right here? This makes the collar to a men's jacket lapel, and you can even turn it into a collared dress for a woman, which is going to be important when I show you the designer series paper. So there's little pieces here for dies, for the buttons and the cufflinks, the pockets. Oh my gosh, so, 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 so fun. Now inside, I've already taken the liberty of stamping a couple of these, and I die cut them. And just because they were in the case, I thought I would show you. But how fun is that? Going to be great for Father's Day, great for masculine cards, and of course, Father's Day. But let's take a look at this designer series paper. It is called Well Suited. Apropos, right, for the suit. These remind me of old men's tailor shops, these patterns. They're timeless. Look at the black and the gray and the blue together. Isn't that fun? Again, Stampin' Up! Really stretches us. And remember how I told you that the dies can work for the feminine products as well, so that you could do collared dresses and colored suit jackets for women. So we've got a floral pattern to cover them. And then look at this. Does that remind you of your grandpa's old tie? I love that. And then there's a beautiful plaid. And of course, this diagonal stripe. But let's turn these over so you can get a good view of the other side. And let me spread these out. Now, the one thing I love about these, again, is their versatility. This looks very much like tweed, although it's paper. Love the graph paper because this is going to be fantastic for all types of things. Did you know that you can stamp your images right over these light designer series papers? It's a great way to make your own backgrounds. Look at the dots. Look at that pinstripe suit formation. And this, I'm kind of calling it a paisley print. Really, really fun, isn't it? I love these. And I love the color palette. And I love that it's extremely different on one side as it is on the front. This suite also includes a combo pack of twine. So you've got the gray and the night of navy here that coordinates with those papers. This is going to be a lot of fun. And I think this is going to be a huge seller because I don't know about you, but I'm mostly challenged with making masculine cards. Now, coming up on the free products. But before I get there, I'm going to take a quick pause and I'm going to show you a couple other products that I got that are not part of a suite, but I'm loving them. This oval punch duo, I don't even know the formal name yet, and I can't open up the catalog and show you, so bear with me. There is an oval and a scallop oval, and I knew that was going to be really, really hard to see in the glare, so I punched them out ahead of time for you. So this is the oval and this is the scallop. And beautiful, look, they layer. Yes, there is a stamp set in the mini catalog that will allow you to put some simple images and there's greetings in it that fit in here. But I thought that this could be used all the time. I'm like, I have to have this. Punches are quick and easy for both beginners and advanced stampers, especially if you're going to make lots of the same cards. And an oval shape and a punch is something I've sorely been missing. So I'm super glad that this oval punch is back, and that's going to be in your mini catalog. The other two products I want to share with you is this. This is the opal rounds. Now, I like anything shiny, so this caught my attention immediately. These are clear, like epoxy raised circle drops. Do you see them? They've got a little bit of glitter underneath them, and they're slightly frosted. And you're going to see that there's two different sizes. They've got glue dots on the back, so no fuss, no muss. You don't have to get your glue out. Absolutely love those. And then last of the other things I want to show you that don't have a suite is this one. These are called Stitched with Whimsy. These are dies. Look at this. These squiggly border dies are stitched, which is super trendy right now. And I love that they're uneven because if you're like me, we can't always do everything straight and can't be perfect, which means your images inside can be tipped and going this way and that way, and it's going to be fun to overlap them. Love the cascading sizes, and I think this is going to be a valuable asset to your paper crafting. All right, now I want to move over to the celebration products. Let me pull out my little mini catalog so you know that what I'm talking about. These products right here are going to be free selections that I'm going to show you next. I'm focusing on the designer series papers. For every $50 in products that you are going to spend between now and the end of February, I'm sorry, I should say January 5th to the end of February, because I'm already advancing to 2021. Is everybody else on that same train as I am? I'm like, let's get through 2020. Let's get to 2021. So January 5th through February 28th, every $50 increment that you spend, you're going to choose a free product from here. Okay. Now, I want to show you the designer series papers exclusively because they are amazing. And I'm going to start with this one. This is called Oh So Ombre. This paper is all ombre finished and it's in different color tones. And I love it because it's very, very simple. So look, we have ombre paper here and we have it in several different colors. Then you have it again also in the circle patterns. This is one of the free selections in the mini catalog. This comes in a sizable stack of designer series paper, 6x6. Oh, more colors. Don't you love that? That Granny Apple Green has had my heart since the time it came out. I'll tell you what, it's just bright and happy and cheerful. Going to be fantastic with all of our other stamps, dies, and designer series paper. Lots of coordinations here. And again, this is called Oso Ombre, and it is a free selection during the sale. The next one that's a free selection during the sale is also another one of my favorites. It's called Flower and Fields. SAB stands for celebration, which means it's a free product. But I'm loving this with the black. I'm really, really fond of this, but wait till I show you the other side. So look at these pretty patterns. I made a card with this, and this is also going to be part of the giveaway I'm going to do tonight. I bought an extra package of this and another paper I'm going to show you next, and I'm going to chop it up, and I'm going to send some of those pieces to 10 winners tonight during tonight's live stream. So make sure you're signed in so you can chat for the live stream to be entered. Aren't these fun? Love the Merid of colors. And here we go for the other side. Once again, there you go. More versatility to be able to be used on other projects. You know, and I love this because it certainly can be masculine, can't it? Going to be great with our Forever Fern Suite and lots of our other products. This one I took some paper and I made a card. And I'm going to pull this out because I want to show you the card that I created with it. It is super duper simple. Isn't this cute? Oh, that paper is so pretty. I didn't have the heart to cover it up, so I didn't. I used a greeting, and I just kept the greeting the focal point, and it's from the stamp set called In Bloom, and this is going to be brand new too in that mini catalog. But are you ready? Here comes the best part. Look at these pierced bloom dies. Do you see the stitching? Oh, look how abundant this is. That is how I made these. I didn't even bother with the stamps, although you certainly could. I wanted to make a quick and simple card, and this is one I can make a bunch of in record time. I die cut paper, and not only did it die cut the shape, it die cut all the piercing pieces inside the leaves and the flowers and the flower centers. Isn't that pretty? So we've got 10 lucky winners that are going to come up in the live stream tonight. When I give you the keyword, they're going to get some of this chopped up paper And one of the next ones I'm going to show you right now. So I'm going to set this one off to the side. And the last one that's a free selection is called Paper Blooms. And again, it's a celebration product, which means it is a free selection starting January 5th through February 28th. Again, look at those colors. I don't know about you, but I don't think I would have put that Rococo rose with that blue, but it sure is striking, isn't it? So we've got more floral patterns here. I'm going to lay those out so that you can see them. Look at this. Isn't this fun? Reminds me of Twister. Anybody else remember that game? Love that. Isn't that pretty? That's going to be great with that that suited dye, isn't it, for women's dresses? Look at. Just gorgeous. And I know I'm zoomed out pretty far, but I wanted to give you as much view of these papers as possible. And here comes the other side. Yep, we've got more florals here, but you're going to notice we've got some basic greenery. We also have some basic, like almost like a herringbone type pattern here. Love this one. Really fun. This is going to be great for spring for your Easter cards too, isn't it? And then look at that stripe. Really fun. Stampin' Up! Has been a leader in paper crafting products for many, many years, and it's clear why, because of the quality of the papers as well as the patterns and the designs. So I've got lucky winners that are going to get pieces of these designer series papers. I'm going to send you a little stack. You can put them all on your cards and have fun with them, or add them to your scrapbook pages. But before I do the giveaway word and tell you all about that, I want to chat with you really quick about the Creative8 Team Online Retreat. Now, let me turn the camera around. I'm going to give you some details about the retreat and tell you how to enter for tonight's giveaway. Okay, I hope you love those papers and those accessories as much as I have, because, oh boy, I am so ready. I'm ready for a new year and I'm ready for new products, and I hope that you are too. Now, let's talk a little bit about the retreat. The Creative8 team includes myself and 4 other top Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. We have all placed in the top 100 in the United States and worldwide with Stampin' Up! We started the Creative8 team more than 5 years ago, and we have been doing quarterly online virtual stamp retreats now for almost a year, and they have been famously popular, and I would love for you to be my special guest. If you head over to lssretreat.com, that stands for Lisa Stamp Studio Retreat.com, you're going to find all the information there. It is 10 live demonstrations throughout the day. You can stamp in your pajamas alongside of us if you want, using what you've got at home. There is no reason for you to have to buy what we use. We design our projects specifically for you to use what you already have: your ink, your paper, your stamps. Gotta love that, right? No extra cost. One live demonstration every hour. We're going to start at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on January 16th, and we're going to go for 10 hours. We're going to have a short break in the afternoon. Tell your family, bring in Chinese food, your favorite fast food. They can deliver food to your craft area. You're going to be hanging out with the Creative8 team. Not only are we going to demonstrate a project for you, but we each have multiple samples of that same layout technique. We're including fun folds, layouts, color combinations, and we have great 3D gift ideas. Simple, fun, amazing projects. Whether you are new to paper crafting or you are seasoned, you are absolutely going to love the retreat. And here is the best part: comfort of your home. No other purchases necessary for products to enjoy, but it's $45 for the entire day, which is a deal, because we're going to come to you and you're going to be able to enjoy this event. Now, when the retreat is over in the live stream on Facebook, and hang on, because if you're not on Facebook, don't worry, I've got you covered. We are going to send you a week later. I'm going to show you right on my website here how you can access all the videos and the tutorials. Yep, you're getting a tutorial for every single live stream demonstration, and you'll get pictures, step-by-step instructions so you can recreate them at home over on my website. So this is one stop for you. You can get all the information there, you can register there, and then when the retreat is over a week later, you're going to be able to go here and download everything. The video links are going to be part of the tutorials to make it super duper easy for you. $45 is a steal considering what you're going to get. And I know there's many of you here with me tonight that have been to the retreat, so I know that you'll vouch for them. We give it our all, and I promise you that you will enjoy it. And I sure hope that you'll register with me at lssretreat.com. Are we ready for the giveaway? Because I know that I am. Gina and I have been working on this and we are excited to get this packaged up and in the mail to you. Here is how to qualify. Are you ready? You are going to use the hashtag in the comment below. You must be a US resident with a US mailing address in order for us to send this to you. Please keep in mind, because of the holidays and COVID, shipping times have really been stretched out. So please know that we will be expedient about getting this in the mail to you, but it can take longer than normal mailing times. Not our fault, okay? I'm going to need you to use the hashtag Lisa's giveaway. Hashtag Lisa's giveaway in the comments below right now. So if you are here on the live stream and you are signed into chat, put in hashtag Lisa's giveaway. Your name is going to automatically be registered for the 10 winners that are going to get the stack of designer series paper pieces. I see you all going now. So I can get those in the mail to you. There's no cost to you. There's no participation required, just that you're here visiting with us. We're super excited about that. Now, if you, like I said, if you don't have the catalogs, you can get them over at lisastampstudio.com under catalogs. And I want to talk to you a little bit more about designer series paper since we're chatting about that. You see these 5 packages? This is 200 sheets of designer series paper. There's one in each of the color families: brights, subtles, neutrals, and regals, and one of the current in colors. Beautiful. What if I told you that these are absolutely free with your custom starter kit purchase from January 5th through February 28th? It is. Maybe it's time to join my stamping team. We have a huge community of stampers online. We would love to have you part of us. Whether you are new or seasoned, it doesn't matter. We would love to have you join us. Here's a quick look at those papers. Stampin' Up! Is going to throw into your starter kit all 200 pieces of these designer series papers. Oh, by the way, they're all in brand new patterns for free. It's a $57.50 value when you do your starter kit online with me through Lisa's Stamp Studio, January 5th through February 28th. I would love to have you part of my team. The starter kit allows you to choose any $125 and product of your choice and pay a reduced price of $99. There's more information about the custom starter kit over on my website at lisastampstudio.com. I would love to have you check it out. Maybe this is for you, because I'd sure love to have you join us. You do get a discount equal to 20% off, and that would take you clear to the end of June. And then there's another 30-day grace, which takes you to the end of July. And you get a discount, and you get to be part of the Stampin' Up! Stampin' family and my Hawaii ink stamping team. We would love to have you. All right, I see that hashtag Lisa's giveaway. We are going to come back in about 1 hour, give Gina and I a few minutes to get the graphic together, pull those random names through Google, and then we will post those on my community tab right here on my YouTube page. But do me a favor before you go. Mark your calendar. I'm coming back with you live. That's next Monday, January 4th, for an amazing fun fold card. Okay, I'm just going to tell you right now, I pulled the stops out for this one. It looks hard, super duper easy. And I'm going to walk you through the steps. I'm going to give you so many tips that I know that you can achieve successful cards, fun folds or not, through all the training and the videos we have here at lisastampstudio.com. Thank you for joining me. Gina, thank you for moderating and all your hard work tonight. I look forward to seeing you all with me next Monday for another YouTube Live. Happy New Year, everyone. I am ready for 2021. Are you? Have a good night.